Hey, great morning, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Welcome to Set Your Day with Dr. J. 20 minutes of positivity to help you perform at your best throughout your day. I believe how you start your day is going to shape the results of your day. And I want you to set your mind on positivity. And we've been talking about that all week long, haven't we? And today we're going hunting again. I decided I'm gonna wear my camo again because we're going hunting after wrong belief systems in your mind that's creating negative thought patterns that result in negative emotions, and negative emotions produce what? Negative behaviors, negative attitudes, and ultimately negative outcomes in your life. So today's topic is this: do you believe you're ugly, or do you believe you're beautiful? We're going to get right into that. Hey, before we do, I want you to comment down below fast. I have a private community that I'm building right now with a mastermind for coaching, and I want you to post fast down below. If you want to see some fast results, some fast changes in your life, not slow, and you're going to go run a marathon, but if you want fast, hey man, this is what I want you to do. Post in the comment down below fast, all right? And then also I want you to share. Hit the share button and share it, all right? And finally, I just wanted to announce, man, I wanted to leave this up because February 21st is the launch date for Financial Fast Track. How to experience abundance and accelerate results and eliminate bad debt. And you're going to want to get a hold of this book. So go to financialfasttrack.com, and that is a special link where I'm going to connect you. If you buy the book through this special link, I got a whole bunch of bonuses and special things for you there. So get on the list for when it's released. We'll let you know right away at financialfasttrack.com. Well, let's jump into this teaching today of, getting your mindset. And here's what we want to talk about. We want to talk about this. Do you think you're ugly, or do you think you're beautiful? And we talked about how in the past that we absorb belief systems from others in our childhood. So we really have to look at, right, like what did people in authority say to us about how we looked? What did our friends say about us? What did our teachers say about us, or relatives say about us, or what was said to you on the playground? You really have to look at this, because here's the interesting thing. Many people see people's difference and make fun of their difference and put people down for their difference. And really, it's your difference that makes you expensive. Your difference is your uniqueness. And here's what I'll tell you, your difference will always be attacked. Your similarities will never be attacked. And see, what does the world want to do? The world wants to conform everybody and put everybody in this box and say, this is what you should look like, right? This little model thing, perfect nose, blonde hair, long blonde hair, blue eyes, the perfect shape. You know what I'm talking about. Right? This is beautiful. Yeah, well, who says? Who says? And you start looking at some of these shows, it's like, she looks the same, she looks the same, she looks the same, she looks the same. They all look the same. There's nobody that's different. And see, if you got 10 blonde-haired, blue eyes, and most of them, they got fake hair. they got fake eyes. I feel sorry for single men today. I mean, OMG. I mean, some of you single guys out there, I mean, man, once you marry somebody, I mean, you just never know what she might look like. You know, after she takes the hair off and the wig off and the eyes out and the eyelashes and whatever else she's got going on. I don't know. He said, is that who I married? OMG, what happened? I'm sorry. I'm just being ornery this morning. But you know, it's like I wonder sometimes. But like if there's 10 blondes in a room, none of them stick out. But what if there's one black-haired or a brunette in the room, right? That person begins to stick out. Oh, well, hey, why you got black hair, you got brown hair. Oh, your nose is a little bigger than our nose. And so they pick out the difference. Ooh, what? You know, they start attacking your difference. I have a coach that her name is Deborah. She's the forgiveness coach. And it's really funny. It's really funny. Like everybody picked on her lips forever, right? And when she was a child, she said everybody put me down because it called me big lips and stuff like that. And she said they put me down. And she said now it's so funny. She says I used to like be embarrassed of my looks and not like my looks and hate my lips and wish that God would have gave me different lips. And she says now everybody's trying to blow up their lips. She says now women are like, man, you got some pretty lips. Man, I wish I had some lips like that, right? And so what I'm trying to tell you today is that the world doesn't determine your beauty. God was your designer. And remember yesterday, I told you how that God formed Jeremiah in the womb. Not only did God form Jeremiah, if you go over to Isaiah, God told Isaiah the same thing in Isaiah 49 verses 1 and 2, that God had formed him and prepared him to be a mighty voice. So God prepared his look. God even prepared the looks. God prepared the giftings inside. And if you jump over, Paul even said, man, I was before the foundations of the world, God had prepared me for this assignment that I have right now in Galatians 1, 15 and 16. So even our physiology, God designed us in such a way for our particular assignment in our life. And the scripture says that we've been fearfully and wonderfully made, meaning God, think about this, God is an artist. And God created a portrait called you. He shaped you. He took out his beautiful marker. See, what hair color do I want? Put hair color on you. How do I want her eyes, his eyes? How do I want his beard to look? How do I want his teeth, his nose, his biceps, his buttocks, his thighs, his feet, his hands, his mind, the color of his eyes. God was out. He created this masterpiece, this beautiful masterpiece called you. And God looked at it. I don't care what other people say. God looked at it and said, wow, this one I made unique. Your fingerprints are different than anybody else in the world. God made you different. God made you unique. He says, now this one I'm going to do this little special thing that's going to be different about this person. Because that's going to cause that person to stand out. And then what do? Think about this. When we talk bad about how we look to others and even to ourselves, what are we saying to the artist? Right? Could you imagine an artist creating a picture and then you walk up and say, that's ugly. I don't like how you did that nose, that mouth. I don't like that you made that person in that picture a little bit more heavier weight. That person is a size 15 or a size 20, and you should have made that person. You should have made that person a size 1. That would have been better. No, can you imagine looking at it? Oh man, I don't like the color of the skin on this person. You should have made her darker. You should have made her lighter. You should have made her purple, not white. You should have made it, the designer sitting there going, really? I mean, how do you think it makes it feel? See, that's why you gotta begin to look at yourself and love yourself and love how God made you. If you think, watch this, if you think you're ugly, what kind of thoughts are you going to have? Every time you look at yourself in the mirror in the morning, you're going to look at the thing that's different about you and you're going to put yourself down. How are you starting off your day? You don't even realize it, you're starting off your day with negativity. I look horrible. Thinking horrible, feeling horrible. You're going to act horrible. You're going to get horrible results. You get up in the morning and say, man, I love me. I love looking at me. I got it going on. Yeah. Now, it's kind of funny. I'll share something with you and I'll get out of here this morning. My mom would always tell me. Now, my mom is right at about 5 foot tall, okay? So my mom, I'm 5'10". So my mom would always tell me, oh, you're my tall, dark, and handsome son. That's what my mom always said, tall, dark, and handsome. So talk about absorbing, right? So as a kid, my mom, tall, dark, and handsome. So I thought, oh, I'm tall. I thought, I'm tall, right? And then one day I was listening to this show on this, it was a date, what was it called? It was one of these shows where they connect you up with someone to go on a date on a date. I forget what you call them, but so they had all these men in the room and they're going to pick out this guy for this girl. And the one guy comes up and he starts talking and she says, you're short. You're only 5'10". I'm like, listen, did she just say what I thought she said? She just called this guy short and he's 5'10". And I'm like, oh yeah. And then she went on. She says, yeah. She doesn't want anybody short. So you don't qualify. And I started thinking about that. I'm like, what? And I went in the other room with my wife, and I said, honey, I just heard this lady, she called this guy that was the same height as me, she called him short. 5'10". I'm not short, I'm tall. She's like, what? She says, you're not tall. I'm like, yes, I am. She says, no, you're not. She says, 5'10" is not all that tall. And I'm like, what? So here, my mom shaped a belief that I was tall. Well, man, couldn't you see that there's other people taller than you? Yeah, but I thought they're like weirdos, right? I thought, well, anybody past 5'10", I mean, yeah, you're tall, but you're like over the top, right? And so I went all my life while walking around, hey, man, I'm tall, man, I'm tall. So you see how something positive can also, right, be absorbed. And you can live your whole life, walk around, think, I'm tall. It's not what others say you are. Here's the cool thing. It's what you say you are. And I want you to say, I am beautiful. God created me beautiful. The master architect created me beautiful for my assignment, and I love how I look. Post that down below. I love how I look? I want you to stop being your own critic every single morning. Stop criticizing yourself. Stop telling yourself you're ugly. Say what God says about you. You are his masterpiece. You are beautiful. You are smart. You are somebody. That's what I want you to get. We went hunting for these wrong belief systems this week, didn't we? We went hunting to get rid of the thought, right, that you're stupid. Hunting to get rid of the thought that you're a nobody. Hunting to get rid and to kill the thought that you're ugly. No, you are beautiful. Love yourself. Accept how God made you. And I'm going to tell you, when you think you're beautiful, you'll feel beautiful. You'll have beautiful feelings about yourself. You will then have positive behaviors, right? Take positive actions, and you'll begin to get positive results. You ever heard anybody, of course we all hear it, we say, man, she's so awesome on the inside. Yeah, she's got external beauty, but there's something internally that makes her beautiful. Have you ever seen somebody that's beautiful that's actually like ugly inside, right? So that's what I'm trying to get you to do is to be attractive, and attractiveness starts on the inside of you. And how do you become attractive? You love yourself. That's the beginning. That's the beginning. And you don't say, she's pretty, I'm not. You don't make those comparisons. Look up today and say, God, thank you that you made me the way you made me. I love your portrait. Go into your day thinking, I'm beautiful, I'm beautiful, I'm beautiful. Post that below. Come on, come on, come on. I am beautiful. Men, I am handsome. Tall, dark, handsome. That's right. Well, maybe you're not dark, maybe you're light. Maybe you say, I'm tall, light, and handsome. Or you may say, I'm tall, dark, and handsome. But however God made you, just love how God made you, and never be the critic. Never be the one on the playground criticizing other people's difference. Celebrate their difference. Okay? God bless you, and we will see you every Monday at 7 a.m. Every Monday through Friday at 7 a.m. in the morning. We're excited. So share, like, post fast down below before you go. Okay. God bless everybody. Go into your day. Expect